if you have any little ones, make sure they're either sitting on your lap or in the seat next to you. Please do not hold them up to get a better view of the animals, since you are not Rafiki and they are not Simba. This is not the Lion King, that's down the street. Way through the reserve today. And I will remind everyone we are seeing live animals, so please be respectful of them and do not make any noises at them or call out to them while we're on the reserve.
Both male and female bongos do have horns. It's the same thing that makes up our fingernails and hair. If you would like to help save the black rhino, recycling paper is a great way to. Couple of hippos over there. A group of hippos is called a bloat. While hippos are excellent swimmers, they do spend a lot of their time walking along the rivers above them.
Oh my gosh, there's three.
A little left-hand side, there are some pink-backed pelicans. Pink-backed pelicans are colonial nesters, which means they nest in pairs between 20 and 500. That is a lot of pelican.
The lip, which is one way to tell that it's a black rhino. I'm going to try and get as close as we possibly can up to them ahead of us. Now usually hippos spend most of their day in the water. It just helps them keep cool. They can hold their breath for about 8 minutes at a time, and they really enjoy walking along the bottom. So if they are in the water, it's sometimes really difficult to see them. So it's pretty cool for us to be able to see them up on land right now. Now they will come on land to eat. They can eat about 90 to 100 pounds of food every single day.
Bestly named because they will live in mountainous terrain. The reason why these zebra will live in mountainous terrain is because it acts as a natural barrier from predators.
Scavengers, they do most of their hunting themselves. They do have powerful jaws that can chomp through bone, so they're kind of just like the cleanup crew of the savannah.
As are a predatory animal. They are some of the most successful predators in Africa. They have a successful hunt and catch rate around 80 to 95%.
Another fun fact about Ankoli cattle is that in some regions of Africa, they're actually seen as a sign of wealth. So the more you have, the wealthier you are. In a lot of cases, people will bring their Ankoli cattle indoors at night just to protect them from any predators.
On the right-hand side as well, there are some wildebeests. The name wildebeest translates to wild beast. They also have the nickname New. Got to confused with Moo, that is G-N-U. Once a day, something called the Great Migration, where as many as 1.5 million, yes, million wildebeest will migrate across Africa. On the left-hand side as well, there are some Patterson's eland. They are the largest antelope that live on the reserve, and they are about 6 feet at the shoulder.
Now that really small one standing off by itself, that is our baby boy Humphrey. He is the youngest Maasai giraffe that we have here on the reserve. He was born in June. Whenever Humphrey was born, he was just under 6 feet tall and he weighed about 183 pounds.
A giraffe is called a tower because they quite literally tower over all the other animals in the savannah. Now, this particular species of giraffe is the Maasai Giraffe, named after the Maasai tribe in Africa. Fully grown Maasai giraffe are going to be anywhere from 18 to 20 feet tall.
Giraffes only sleep for 30 minutes a day, which they don't even do all at once. They do it in small increments throughout the day. Isn't he cute? He is precious.
Now, fully grown African elephants are going to weigh anywhere from 9,000 to 13,000 pounds.
We can tell they're African elephants because we're in Africa. We also can tell they're African elephants because their ears are shaped like the continent of Africa. Elephants have more muscles in just their trunks than humans do, and their entire bodies. Coming up on the left-hand side is a flamboyance. A flamboyance is what a group of flamingo is called. When flamingos are hatched, they are a whitish gray color, and throughout their life, due to a diet of shrimp, they get their pink pigmentation. These are greater flamingos, so they are the lightest shade of pink out of all of the flamingo. And if you look at those knobs on their legs, those are not their knees. Those are actually their ankles. Another view of those African elephants on the left.
Cheetah can reach speeds of around 60 miles an hour in about 3 seconds or so, but they can't maintain that speed for very long, so they're more known as sprinters rather than long-distance runners. And also, if you take a look at their tails, they have those very thick tails. Those thick tails act much like the rudder of a ship, helping to steer themselves when they're running at those high speeds. We have a couple more cheetah as well coming up on our left-hand side.
Three over there.
And a cheetah's patterning is going to be their camouflage. It's going to help them blend in with the brush or the bush of the savanna. Now we can see a male and a female here. The male is the one lying down fully with that big fuzzy mane around his head and neck, and the female lioness is the one without that big fuzzy mane. Now it is the lionesses that will do the hunting for the pride. They're going to work hard to catch food to then bring it back to the pride. Like the cubs and the males, we can see a second female further back there as well. And it is the male lion, or lions, that will be defender of their territory and their prides, which is why they stay behind. Now lions are most active at night.
Now usually lions spend a majority of their day sleeping, about 18 to 20 hours in total actually. And most of the time the females are the ones that do all the hunting, while the males will stay behind and watch over the cubs as well as their territories. Bontebok. That is the antelope with the horns, and we also have a couple of water buck back there too. Those are the ones without the horns. And of course we have a pile of ostrich eggs off to the right side of us, fairly close to the road too.
Hey everyone, so we just finished our, I don't know, 4th or 5th safari at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
This week, not today.
This week. We did 4 or 5 this week. And so every day we heard different information, learned something new. All the different tour guides kind of have their own info that they share. And so each time you'll sometimes hear the same facts, and then other times you'll learn some new facts depending on who your tour guide is.
You have to see different animals different days. Just sometimes some of the animals weren't out on certain days.
So like the
zebras
were
sometimes
gone.
there, sometimes not there.
And then a few years ago we saw ostriches. We haven't seen them. We saw pygmy goats one day, and they've been gone the rest of the days.
And the warthogs are sometimes there, sometimes not there.
And then what else did we see? We got to see a hippo going number 2, and we saw a rhino peeing, and then we also saw a hippo getting annoyed by a bird. So we kind of got to see some unique little things happening. So that's been cool. So
Apparently, if you go during the morning, you can sometimes hear the lions roaring.
vocalizing to each other.
Pretty loud.
So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's Disney's Animal Safari.
They have a little baby giraffe that was born in June, which is pretty cute.
It's really cute. So that was cool to see. His name is Humphrey. So he's pretty adorable. Also, the best side to ride on is definitely the left side.
The left side.
You can
and
see
the very back.
the back and the left is definitely the best. You can see the best that way. I keep cutting off James' head, sorry. But let us know if you've ever been on one before, and hopefully someday James and I will get to take a real safari someday. That's on the bucket list. That'd be pretty cool.
We've been doing it towards the end of the day because the line goes by pretty fast because there's not any fast people.
Yeah, so we go in the evening.
The ride is always moving, so it's usually not.
It said 90 minutes today, and it was only 30 minutes probably.
So usually the wait isn't too bad because nothing usually breaks down. So
Yeah.
and you'll get a different speech from a different tour person every time. It's just a little bit different. And now we feel like we have it memorized well enough to where we could give the tour.
Yep. So hopefully this even works. This music is so loud. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the safari footage, and let us know what your thoughts are, your favorite animals to see would be. And we will see you soon. Bye from Animal Kingdom.